What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Third Gen Junkies. You know who it is, Chris. And this morning, it is Sunday, February something. I don't even know what it is, 7th, 8th, somewhere in there. I've seen the gentleman had a Texas Speed LSA cam, $450 camshaft up for sale. And I asked Chris Hendren about it and what he thought about it to use for Spaceghost. And he said it'd be great for the build to do it, and I forgot and I didn't get it and I lost out on it. So I went on the hunt to try to find another one. I found one that's like one step down from that, but basically the same cam profile, same lobe duration, everything. Texas Speed, it was used for about 10,000 miles. Dude went with a bigger cam, had it in his truck, a Silverado truck, and also has a 2600 stall. Now, if any of you guys know anything about a stall converter, it's almost like it slips the transmission so that you can bring your power in when you need it. I mean, they're kind of weird. It almost seems like the transmission is slipping and it's going out as you're trying to get on it, but it's actually letting your engine rev up and you're gaining your horsepower, and then all of a sudden it brings all the power in at kind of one time. It's really weird, but he had a stall. And if, like I said, if any of you guys really know anything about them, like the cheapest stall, even like a 2600 stall, which is kind of a low stall, is like well over $400. So I got to talking to this kid, and he grew up, he lives in Roscoe, Illinois, which is like right outside of Rockford. I grew up in Rockford. So we got to talking, and we started talking about our builds and what we had going on, and I was like, well, shit, since you're so close, because he mentioned he was close, and I was like, where are you at? You know, whatever. I was like, hey, how much? He said it'd be like $70 just to ship the damn torque converter. And he's like, well, I'm not that far from you. And I'm like, well, where are you? And he told me. So I was like, well, how much would it be for, you know, the cam and the stall if I come get it? And he told me $400. I mean, the cam alone is $400. So either way you look at it, one of the two of them are free as long as they're good. I went to the bank to pull out, I had 100 in cash, went to the bank to pull out another 300 to come get these parts. He wanted to meet about noon, which would have meant that I would have had, it's an hour and 5-minute drive. I would have had to leave the junkyard at 11 because this is actually a junkyard run video. But I'm going to be going to switched it around. So I'm going to go get these parts, and then once I get back, I'm going to head to the junkyard because we got a bunch of parts we got to get. Wife had a little fender bender with a pole at our house, and I need to see if I can find a hood, a driver's side fender, and a front bumper cover. And then we have family that owns a body shop that'll do it pretty cheap, that'll get everything on, get it all aligned, make it look good again, and you know, basically paint the front clip of the car and make it the same, because before the hood was burgundy, the front bumper cover somebody already tore it up, so it was like that primer black, and then the rest of the car is like midnight blue. So we'll get that done, but I'm looking for parts for that. Gonna look for some Astro shafts, obviously 3rd gen parts, you know me, and 4th gen parts too, because they're, you know, swappable on a lot of stuff. And I have to look for another family member, Uncle Frank. He needs a rear bumper for a 2004 Dodge Ram 1500. So we'll be headed to the junkyard to do that once we get back from picking up these parts. But I went to the bank to take out the other 300, and the crazy part was it said this transaction cannot complete it at this time. I know I have a hell of a lot more than $300 in my account. The problem is what was it, yesterday I went and I put a whole bunch of money in different bank accounts. I started moving money around for different stuff I had to do, and at that point in time, there was the Brinks guy showed up to empty them. So if people aren't putting money into them, they're just taking money out of them, then it's probably just low on cash. They don't have enough cash to give me $300. So when I get up here kind of close, which I am 48 minutes away, and in like 16 miles I'll be getting off at 39 West. Right now I'm currently on 88 West. Once I get out there, I'll stop at like one of the rest stops for the gas stations that has an ATM, and I'll pull the money out there, just pay the little $5 surcharge or whatever, and pull the money out of it there to make sure I have all the cash for this guy. I know it's funny because he had the cam was posted for 250 bucks. He marked it down to 230, and then he just said best offer, and he wanted $30 just to ship the cam. So I told him I'd buy the cam for 230 bucks shipped, and he said I could do that until I found out where he was. Once I realized how close he was, then the deal was struck, and we're headed out here to get this. Because if you guys don't really know, the original build on Spaceghost is a 5.3 iron block truck motor, Gen 3. Nothing done with the pistons, the rods, all complete stock. 120,000 mile motor. It did have like a tuner on it. It does have a different aftermarket throttle body on it, a real nice one that'll get sold, along with all the other parts we're not going to use. And what I planned on doing was using, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the past, so I'm just going to reiterate about it, an LS6 intake. LS6 cams were like the very first cam that was known as like the original boost cam before boost cams were made, and nitrous cam before nitrous cams were really a big thing in LS motors. You can throw a lot of nitrous at it and they react very well. So I got an LS6 cam used from somebody, and but it was going to be really quiet, and I kind of wanted a little bit of chop. I wanted some chop at idle, but I still wanted that power. And I was like on the fence about it, and then I came across a LS6 intake with the gentleman sent me a video of his 4th Gen Camaro. Oh, excuse me guys, I've been awake for like 4 or 5 hours now, and it's just now like 9 o'clock, so a little tired. But this gentleman sent me a picture, or a video, I still have it on my phone, of him destroying a twin turbo Mustang in a 4th Gen Camaro with an LS1, and it has direct port nitrous injection. So I bought that intake from him with 102 millimeter drive-by wire, or not drive-by wire. Drive-by wire is the wireless one. Whatever it is, the regular one with the cable, your normal one. So I literally I got that intake, and I plan on throwing a bunch of nitrous at it. Not a whole lot, because I know the trans isn't going to hold up. Rear end is a 4th Gen rear end. I got to get the crossroads slotted in rotors and calipers for it yet, and then it's a aftermarket 373 posi rear end, so hopefully that'll hold up. And the 700R4 is just stock, so I'm hoping that I don't have to get it rebuilt and throw a bunch of parts and money into that, because I don't want to dump like $2,000 into that. And I gotta put the interior back together and get some fenders on it, and I want to get a different hood on it. You see I got the original rims on it, but I need to put tires on it. And Speed Engineering long tube headers. Excuse me guys. Speed Engineering long tube headers. I'm gonna have to have a Y pipe made, probably all the way back to the 3-inch hooker Blackheart aero chamber muffler that's on it, and I'll probably throw an electric cutout on it just for you know, safety's sake. And I'm gonna throw a couple, probably, well, at least one Mighty Mouse catch can, or I have a halfway decent catch can I can throw on it. So that'll be coming. But yeah, we're on our way. We're on the highway. We're like 10 minutes into this video, so yeah, guys, I have a 43-minute drive to finish getting there to pick up the parts, and then hour and 5-minute drive back. So I want to hurry up, grab these parts, get back, and get to the junkyard because it is not really cold. I mean, I think it's like 22 degrees, but there's a nasty crosswind, and the wind is pretty chopping, and I don't want to freeze my ass off. So I want to get to the junkyard, survey the yard, figure out what I'm going to do, and go from there. And actually, this just might be a parts run video. I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes. But there you go. On the road again. I'm not too sure about how this guy's going to react about being on video, so I probably won't film it. And once I get the stuff, and then I'll probably, if I buy the parts, we'll see how it goes. Then I'll pick back up and show you guys what's going on. So I'll see you in a minute. Try this again. What's up, guys? So I'm back.
Quarter mile, turn left on Illinois 251 south.
Look at that.
2nd Street.
American flag. America. America. Auto exposure. No, whatever that is. No. So talked to this gentleman. Man, the cam looks fucking amazing. The goddamn stall is like brand new. I'm gonna have him send me.
2nd Street.
I'm gonna have him send me pictures of the stall information. I mean, it's brand new. There's not even rust on this thing. I decided, since I'm out this way, I'm gonna take my ass and see if I remember how. I do have the GPS on to get there, but I'm gonna go see Darren. I'm gonna go see my best friend that I grew up with. Go back to my old stomping grounds and see old area and stuff. If I don't get to the junkyard today, then it'll be this weekend, or maybe the weekend after that or something. Or I might possibly take a day off during the week because I do have a bunch of
continue on Illinois 251 south for 8 miles.
Bunch of PTO time, so I can actually take days off. But if I'm not mistaken, where I'm at right now is right out by where the baddest fucking transmission builder ever. One of the only people that I trust to build a transmission is, I'm not totally sure. There's so much different stuff out here. I don't remember any of this. There's like an urgent healthcare out here, and I don't remember any of this stuff that's out here. But yeah, so I mean, that's a plan. I'm gonna go see Darren and holler at him and see what's going on with Jerry's Auto Parts. Wow, I haven't been out here in so long. Man, they built a Taco Bell. I'm like 3 miles from Rockton, guys, and Rockton, you know, Rockton and Byron are right by each other. This stuff's like built up like something crazy. Like, check this shit out. Like McDonald's, the Mobile. I know you guys know this Burger King, this Jessica's Restaurant. The Walgreens is always in there. Look, a Roscoe Beefaroo. I mean, hell, Beefaroo has the best double bacon cheeseburgers like I've ever had in my life, besides what my brother-in-law, Uncle Vest makes. Big Vest makes, because he makes amazing homemade shit. But the best mushroom and Swiss burgers by far, way better than fucking Arby's or any other place that you're gonna go to. But yeah, so that's a plan. I will, once I get to where I'm going, to Darren's, I will get with you guys and show you the cam. It does have oil on it a little bit to keep it decent. The converter does have about 2 quarts of transmission fluid in it, but this thing is like brand new. There's like no rust on it. It's amazing. And then we also, me and the gentleman started talking about the third gens and the builds and what he's building and what he's doing and how he came about getting his truck and how he plans on, you know, doing what he's doing with his vehicle. So yeah, we're gonna head and we're gonna go see Darren, maybe even Jerry if he's around. I haven't seen Jerry in many years. The last time we were all together was, I want to say, 5 years ago. I came out here for the wheelie contest, or the first time was a wheelie contest. The second one, it was drag week. It was drag week 5 years ago because my good buddy Alan Robinson, aka Salvarado, Mr. Salvarado himself, with his ghetto gasser Impala wagon that ran high 11, low 12s with a 8,000 pound tank, big turbo, 15-inch slicks and 21-inch trays on the front of that car. It was the last time I was out here. I came out there to see him run, and me and Darren and all the boys from our hood back in the day all went and hung out and watched all the races and stuff, and then I went back home. That was when I was with somebody that I won't speak on, but yeah, shit's changed since then, and I'm with a very way, I can't even put it into words, just a way better person in general all the way around. And my life is 400 times better than it was back then. So yeah, I'll get with you guys once I get there, and me and him bullshit for a little bit if he's there. I mean, I know he has another shop, so I don't know where he's at this point in time, and I don't want to call him. I kind of just want to pop in on him. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in a little bit. What's up, guys? So we're back. I took the trip out there to Rockford, hung out with Darren, seeing his parents and his kids and everybody out there. Took pictures of the old houses and all the cool shit, and you know, remembering a lot of good times. And I got here dynamic torque converters reman. Almost looks brand new. There's hardly any rust or anything on it, except for this down here. Looks really good. And right here, wrapped in paper, is the Texas Speed 25-TSP Custom Cam 212/28 600/600 110 LSA Texas Speed camshaft. Thing looks amazing. Lobes are beautiful. There's no pitting. It's oiled. It's nice and wet. It's awesome. So yeah, there will be no junkyard run video on this one, and by the time I got back, junkyard closes in like an hour and a half, so there's no point even wasting my time heading over there, because by the time I survey the yard, it'll be closing time and I won't be able to pull any parts unless I find them and pull them as I go, and it's not worth it. Plus I have to get my box ready and all that, so we'll just do it another day and try to find all the parts I was looking for. But yeah, so the gentleman's actually going to send me all the paperwork on the camshaft, or not the camshaft, the stall converter. He sent me the pictures already. I have them. I just got to pull them off of my messenger. So yeah, now we got a new cam and a stall for Spaceghost. So yeah, parts run successful and a new subscriber. So if you guys want stickers, let me know. Like I said, we got the wristbands. Let me know. $5 a piece. And also, we got the merch coming soon. I keep saying that, but it is coming soon. And actually, my graphic artist is in the hospital right now with some ongoing medical issues, so I'm waiting for him to get out so he can do the art for the shirts, and then we'll go from there. But like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. We will see you next time.